each and every day. And he will have
this year, 292, 10 homers. Hustling in. DH Ben Rice now taking. Go for Soderstrom. He slows, loses, and he'll throw to first. And he's back. Tipped into 1-2 to Dominguez. His hot Bito 2-2. Swing it. Warren gets it and underhands to. It's Soderstrom now. And
that's
0-2. First pitch, throws to first, and it's a
season.
Short, compact windup, 2-2. Out Soderstrom, he slows, and big league club out of camp. First pitch, great spring in 2025, and here he is. Raising his major league dreams at 30 years old. A base hit to right with one out. Stretches Bideau.
Here every day.
1-2 to Cabrera. Swing and a days ago. First and one out.
In the lineup.
And the ball drops down.
And not have that ball.
Experience and left. Comes Blade, who's going to get it. It's I couldn't agree more. It's Langelier's first of the year.
For a while.
2-2 spot now. First. I was wondering.
The division opponent.
It's the former Yankee Mickey. Play by Goldschmidt. Vote now. The ball at relatively. He's going to fill that gap. Pitch. 0-2. That's clubbed to deep. In West Sacramento, it's 1-0 to you. His fourth of the year.
And still hurt you.
The charge to deep right. Butler. Soderstrom in left. First pitch struck. Oh, the ball is flying, and the 1-2 pitch misses that, and then right after that, 2-2 windup and pitch.
Hands again, no. And then about getting on base.
2-1, pokes the bat head out, a soft 3 or 4 hops, he'll throw to first.
Or to start to settle in. Job done. You need to.
2-0 to Kurtz, he'll take it himself one away.
Country.
Cabrera, opponent average.
Hide it.
1-2, tipping.
Is a
liner, right 2 on due. One away. But from that point there, obviously your junior college, AAA, Soder had one good day in the big leagues because all of them.
Tears and laughs.
Into left. Swinging against Warren and now takes strike one. 1-2 to Langeliers. Takes 2-2. First pitch to Blade is 0-2 and Blade. Clutch player for New York.
Full revelation.
He is so big.
But
2-1 and you were like 3-1. A wave and Butler still going. Goes to a slot. Base hit. Dominguez will move to second and is swinging on the first pitch, fouling it away. Glorious Grisham almost him to pull, and Bideau, after waiting a long. Never a dull moment. By the warning track, he made hard at short Wilson, who shuffles twice. It's 3-0 on today. Now at 0-1, it's Vivas moves out, calls off Goldschmidt. Field on the run is Grisham over his shoulder. His second ball to leave the back in the third. 5-5 over their last 10 there. Another good read by Grisham.
Terry action.
The Yankees lead. Great performance so far. 2-1. Tip. 3-2. Fouled away. For second base and dive in safely with. This will flip to the covering Bideau in Hogan Harris. Bouncing ball to first. Kurtz walks. Fly out and a run scored. 1-2 is a break. Another foul ball. Candid. Oh no, it gets through for a base. Nope. Squares it up and pulls in his second.
And I can understand.
Checks the runner, throws to first. Soderstrom taking. Timeout is called. Dominguez breaking back. He'll make the. 0-2 is Rooker. That's a good pitch. 2-2. Rooker take an E4.
Yeah.
On Duhan. One down. Goldschmidt now. Home runs.
Is that good?
1-2, but he chased. First pitch swinging is. It's 5-0.
And you know, Chris, they've done a nice job of that.
For New York so far tonight.
Athletics.
Going on the first pitch. Langeliers throw down to third. And Langeliers will throw to first. And just out of principle. It's driven to left, but right time. It's in the dirt one. Slammed his bat down. Goldschmidt right by the line. Here's Miguel bouncing. Now it's high and in. 1-1 swinging. 1-2 defensive swing. It's Dominguez that makes the catch. It's Vivas first. Taking high. And it's a good one. Tag applied. It's Grisham now. Taking high.
The difference.
It covers the ground, makes the catch. And we see it make it.
I don't know that I want to get.
And Vivas will come around. 3-1. Back in 3-2. Is inside. They'll pop it back. And now Dominguez for Jason Dominguez. They've reached double digits.
Well, have yourself as well. From Jason.
You look at that. And now
2. Well, that. There's.
He'll make the catch. He'll stop at third.
He could very well.
Has recorded a hit. Vivas. He could.
You know. Thing.
I will tell you what about Max Schumann. It's Kurtz who doubled last time in the 9th. Breaking ball field. It's a 2-hit game for here against Jacob Wilson. He'll score and the A's are on the board in the 8th.
Right side of the field.
Soderstrom chase. Maza will go over to second. Vivas. 10-1 Yankees. The A's.
Those are the.
He'll bounce. Well, he's out again. Kurtz. Then it would be an RBI run scored. As you know, Dury.
And I know you're playing.
It doesn't hurt any less. Swinging a bit.
And I go try to get it out.
Grisham hauls it in.
Just kind of kept throwing the ball. But I respect it.
Across the diamond and barreled up the ball 3 times and
turning a bit. Oh.
Single for Butler. He's up again and taking low. A's faithful has Volpe waits back, then flips to second.
But capped it off with his third. I'll hear the stories, share some tears and laughs.
Now Rooker into left. On 1 out, Langeliers up. He struck out swinging against Warren and now takes strike 1.
Dialing it up.
York. 1-2 to Langeliers. Takes 2-2. First pitch to Blade is
Langeliers, though it was elevated. Fastball combination from Warren.
0-2 and Blade.
Kind of showing that.
Added in with 6. So he's been a clutch player for New York.
It's been a wonderful revelation before the ball game today.
He is so big.
Sneaking up on anybody. But
the Giants haven't called yet. 2-1 and you were like, what? 2.
Oh.
3-1, wave, and 3-2, goes to right, in comes Butler, still going, goes to a slot. Here's Rice, rifling it back up the middle for a base hit. Dominguez will move to second scoring position. He has runners on first and second and is swinging on the first pitch, fouling it away. Cut off, and coming in to score is Grisham, almost third up again. The infield playing him to pull, and Bideau, after waiting a long... Never a Domo left. Soderstrom moves back. By the warning track, he may bring on the first pitch, bouncing it to his counterpart at short, Wilson, who shuffles twice, throws to a sacrifice fly. It's 3-0. A's have brought on today. Now at 0-1, it's high but shallow to right. Vivas moves out, calls off Goldschmidt. That one's clubbed to center field. On the run is Grisham over his shoulders. That Lawrence Butler lineout is the second ball to leave the at second base. Back in the third. 1-16 record is first. 5-5 over their last 10. 1-2 in the air to center. Another good read by Grisham.
I understand what you're saying, but that was a voluntary action.
For two with a single in the second. 3-0 the Yankees lead. Mostly due to Will Warren's great performance so far. 2-1, tip him.
This group here the last couple seasons.
3-2, fouled away. Two hops, and now Escarra going to stretch for second base and dive in safely with home in New York. Their advantage.
Well,
bouncing ball to first. Kurtz retreats, will flip to the covering Bideau. Reliever out of the pen in this series in Hogan Harris. Bouncing ball to first. Kurtz. So it's Grisham now. 2 walks, fly out, and a run scored. Everybody was used.
Hey, how you feeling today, Lefty? I got one.
1-2 is a break
at the end of an inning.
Another foul ball. 1-2 ground ball, backhanded. Oh no, it gets through for a base. Nope. The wall. Nick Kurtz squares it up and pulls in his second.
You have wondered when that's going to show up, and I can understand.
Rounds it to short. Volpe checks the runner, throws to first. Through, third look at Warren. Soderstrom taking
athletics.
Timeout is called. Fly ball to left. Dominguez breaking back. He'll make the...
Stay out of the middle. Let's make our pitches.
So 1 for 2 is Rooker. You know, this game is about momentum. That's a good pitch. 2-2. Rooker take. BI single has now been reversed to an E4.
Yeah.
Rice on the ground, 2 on Duhar. 1 down. It's Goldschmidt now. It's a .600 average with 3 home runs.
Is that good? I mean, 18 for 30.
For McGann. 1-2, but he chases it. First pitch swinging is to the other side of the plate. It's 5-0.
And you know, Chris, you have to adjust, and they've done a nice job of that.
Run scored. Idea that the ball was going to fly, well, it has for New York so far tonight.
I did that for the Athletics.
Field wall. And now both runners are going on the first pitch. Langeliers throw down to third. In front is Cabrera. Langeliers will throw to first. And name my first daughter Tiger Lily now. Just out of principle. 1-0, and that's driven to left, but right. Looking to put the ball in play for the first time. It's in the dirt. Usually he's very measured, but he slammed his bat down up to the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt right by the line. Here's Miguel bouncing. Ground out and a pop out. Now it's high and in.
Sure, fine listening.
1-1 swinging. 1-2 defensive swing. It's shallow left. Out goes Volpe. In comes Dominguez and makes the catch here. It's Vivas first. Taking high off his Butler, spins, throws to second. It's a good one. Tag applied. It's Grisham now taking high.
I mean, that's probably the difference.
Left center. Blade covers the ground, makes the catch. Here, and Mark Kotsay said, well, not yet. And we see it make it a
behemoth like Judge. His name right next to it. I don't know that I want to get
it off. It kicks off of his body, and Vivas will come around.
Tyler Ferguson.
Real fast. 3-1. Back in. Infield in 3-2. Is inside. They'll pop it back. At first, and now Dominguez to a grand slam for Jason Dominguez in the game for New York. They've reached double digits.
Well, have yourself swings early against Alvarado as well from Jason.
You look at that, and now
on base percentage of 342. Well, that Major League Baseball. There's
air shallow center. On the run is Blade. He'll make the catch. Volpe will stop at third.
He could very well.
Other than Grisham has recorded a hit. Vivas momentum going into the final 2 games of the series. Because
it's different this season. And I know that's kind of saying the same thing.
Right out and drop it into right field. I mean, I will tell you what about Max Schumann. It's Kurtz who doubled left. The Yankees are about to come up for a 6th time in the 9th. Breaking ball. Kurtz, line shot into center field. It's a 2-hit game for
everybody else.
It's Mark Leiter Jr. against Jacob Wilson. Rounding third is Schumann. He'll score, and the A's are on the board in the 8th.
Driving the ball to right field, to the right side of the field. That immeasurable.
Soderstrom chase Rooker. 2 hopper to Peraza will go over to second. Vivas. Grand slam. 10-1 Yankees. The A's.
Those are
his first hit of the night. He'll bounce
up afterwards.
Well, he's out again. It's high in the air. Nick Kurtz. Well, if Rice can get aboard, then it would be 1-0 to Rice. He has 2 hits and RBI, run scored. Back when he was catching more frequently. As you know, 2021 as well. Emmanuel Barberi.
And I know you're playing. Brother walked in. Either way,
it's a few more syllables just significantly. It doesn't hurt any less. Swinging a missing ball to third. It's a foul ball. For a single.
And I shut up and go try to get it out.
On the run is Grisham, who hauls it in.
Having some fun with the Yankee fans. Just kind of kept throwing the ball. Repeat here. And I'm impressed, still insulted, but I respect it.
Bouncing ball to third. Across the diamond, and gave the ball right to center again. He's barreled up the ball 3 times. And
it's a sign that things are maybe turning a bit.
That makes things even more nerve-wracking.
Oh.
Score is Langoliers. It's going to be a long single for Butler. Of 2 runs in this game for the A's. Up again. And taking low. Obviously, the Yankee crowd was going to stay, but A's faithful has bouncing ball to short. Volpe waits back, then flips to second.
Not only homering from both sides, but capped it off with his third